Hi kids, this is teacher Erica and welcome to math class. Today we are going to talk about combined operations of fractions. Alright, so first let's read our vocabulary for today. Add, add, subtract, subtract, multiply, multiply, divide, divide, parenthesis, parenthesis, reciprocal, reciprocal. Alright, so first you have to know this symbol. What do you call this one? It is parenthesis. Alright? Kaya wong lip. Okay, next. So this is the example of reciprocal. 2 over 5, which is the fraction originally, and then when you get the reciprocal of 2 over 5, or just switch the numerator and the denominator, so it becomes 5 over 2. Okay? So let's have an example. The quantity of 1 over 2 minus 3 over 14 divided by 5 over 2. So by the way, this is called a combined operations because we have more than one operation. So we have here minus and divide, alright? So let's get the answer of this. So first, follow the rule. You have to solve the problems inside the parentheses. Okay? So here, 1 over 2 minus 3 over 14. So, as you can see, it is subtraction. Okay? You have learned already about on how to subtract fractions. So this time, we have here a different denominators. So our goal is to make them the same denominator so that we can subtract, right? So from this smaller fraction, so let's say we have so 1 over 2. What are you going to multiply to 2 to make it 14? Multiplied by 7. Alright, so 2 times 7 equals 14. And then whatever you did to denominator, you have to make or multiply the same number as well in the numerator. So 1 times 7 is 7. So now we have 7 over 14. From 1 over 2, it becomes 7 over 14. Alright? Then copy minus 3 over 14, and then this one, as I've told you about the reciprocal, so we need to follow the rule in multiplying or dividing fractions. So from division, you can turn it into multiplication, but we need to switch the numerator and the denominator. So from 5 over 8, it becomes 8 over 5. Okay? So let's erase this one. Okay, so now let's proceed. Because now we have the same denominator, so now we can subtract the numerators. 7 minus 3 is 4. This one, 4. Then copy the denominator, 14. Copy times 8 over 5. Okay, so now we are going to multiply. As I've showed you here, okay, you can cancel this 8 and 14. I mean, there is a common number that is divisible to both 8 and 14. So it's 2. So 8 becomes 4 and 14 becomes 7. Okay? To make this problems simpler. So now let's multiply. So 4 times 4 is, okay, 4 times 4 and then 7 times 5. So 4 times 4, 16. 7 times 5, 35. So therefore, the quantity of 1 over 2 minus 3 over 14 divided by 5 over 8 is equal to 16 over 35. Okay, do you understand? Of course you do. Alright, another example. We have here 3 and 1 over 3 times the quantity of 2 and 1 over 2 minus 7 over 6. Again, follow the rule. You have to solve the problems inside the parentheses. Okay, so this one. First, just copy the numbers and the operation before these problems, alright? So, okay. So make this, since this one is a mixed number, you have to convert this into a proper fraction. So 3 times 3 plus 1 over 3, alright? And then times, okay, so 3 times 3, 9 plus 1, 10 over 3. Okay, and then the same that you're going to do with this one. So convert improper to improper fraction, alright? So times 2 times 2 plus 1 over 2. Alright, and then so 2 times 2, 4 plus 1, 5 over 2. Then copy minus 7 over 6. So copy minus 7 over 6. Understand? Alright, so now let's solve inside the parentheses. They are now improper fractions. So again, we have different denominators. So our goal is to make them the same, right? So what are we going to do to number 2? I mean to denominator 2 to make it into 6? What number are we going to multiply? It's 30. Okay, so I'll show you here. Okay, so 5 over 2, right? So multiply by 3. So you have to multiply the same number to denominator and numerator. So 2 times 3 is 6. 5 times 3 is 15. So now we have the same denominator here, right? So copy 10 over 3 times. So from 5 over 2 it becomes 15 over 6 minus 7 over 6, alright? So we have 10 over 3, which is this one, times, and then subtract this one here, 15 minus 7, 8, copy 6. And then we cancel this out because they have a common number, okay, divisible to each of them. So 10 and 6, the divisible number is 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay? To make this fraction simpler, alright? So 5 times 8 and then 3 times 3. Now we are going to multiply. 5 times 8, 40. 3 times 3, 9. So our final answer is 4 and 4 over 9. This is the 40 over 9. It is an improper fraction. So when you write your final answer, you have to convert it into mixed number. So just divide how many 9 are there in 40. 4. And what's number left, or the remaining number? 4. And then copy the denominator, 9. Okay? So thank you for watching, kids. If you need to review, please replay this video, okay? Thank you and goodbye.